What's going on, Dolphins? It is your boy Dillon, and I am here to do one of my quick hit scouting report videos. This one is going to be for the New York Jets. Real quick though, before I jump into that, let me just make sure to let you guys know there was one roster move. I'm just going to fit it in real quick to this video. They put Patrick Laird on injured reserve, so he's out for at least 3 weeks with his knee injury. So there's that. Just wanted to let you guys know. Now let's go ahead and jump into this one. It's for the New York Jets. Obviously, we play them in Hard Rock Stadium after the bye. We obviously already beat them. We're playing at home now. They're a young, inexperienced team with a rookie head coach, rookie quarterback, and they've had a ton of injuries. There's no reason why the Dolphins should lose this. Let's go ahead and jump into it. They are 3-9 though on the season. Philly is 6-7. Obviously, they played Philadelphia. They lost by a margin of 33-18. They kept it close for a good portion of the game, and then Philly just kind of ran away with it. They actually led at one point too, and you thought maybe the Jets are going to secure their fourth win. No, not exactly, and kind of fell off the rails. So let's go ahead and jump into this. The Jets had 281 total yards, allowing 418. They had 211 through the passing game, allowing 233. They had 70 on the ground, allowing 185. They were 4.9 yards per play, allowing 6.1. Hey. Oh, because I forgot to pause the video. Anyway, let's see, where was I? Let's jump back up here. Okay, so neither team lost a fumble. The Jets did throw one interception. They got 2 sacks and allowed 2 sacks as well. The Jets were 33% on third down, allowing 46%. They had the ball for 24 minutes, 24 seconds. Philly had it for 35-36. The Jets had 6 penalties. Philly had 3. All right, let's go ahead and jump over to this portion. Zach Wilson was 23 of 38, 226, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Tevin Coleman, 11 rushes, 58 yards and a 5.3. He was pretty much the entire thing. Zach Wilson did add 3 rushes for 0 yards and a touchdown though, so there is that. Let's see. Receiving, Elijah Moore led the way, 6 of 12, 77 and a touchdown. Jamison Crowder, 4 of 6 for 62. Tevin Coleman, 3 of 4 for 19. Ryan Griffin, 2 of 2 for 15 and a score. Corey Davis, 2 of 3 for 15. Ty Johnson, 2 of 4 for 14. Braxton Berrios, 1 for 11. Yeah, like I said, though, the Jets, there's no reason why the Dolphins should lose to the Jets other than, the cliche, oh, they're division rivals and, blah, blah, blah. Other than the cliche stuff, or any given Sunday, as usual, there's no reason why the Dolphins should lose to the Jets. We should be able to complete the season sweep and get back to 500. Yeah, and obviously that's the hope because, we're hoping for a late playoff push, etc., etc. So hopefully that is the case. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be. All right, let's quickly go through this. Gardner Minshew is 20 of 25, 242, and 2 touchdowns. Miles Sanders, 24 rushes, 120 yards, and a 5 average. Kenneth Gainwell, 12 for 54, a score and a 4.5. Gardner Minshew added 4 for 11 yards and a 2.8. Receiving, Dallas Goedert was 6 of 6, 105 and 2 touchdowns. Quez Watkins, 3 of 3 for 60. Kenneth Gainwell, 5 of 5 for 33. Miles Sanders, 3 of 3 for 22. Jesus Christ, look at all this. I mean, there's like no incompletions. Devontae Smith, 2 of 4 for 15. At least I mean, look at all these receivers. There was literally, 2 incompletions I'm seeing. Is that all he had? No, he had 4 incompletions. Anyway, whatever. Jalen Reagor, 1 for 7. Anyway. Yeah, so, Jets, man. I mean, what else do you say about it, really? There's no reason why we should lose to the Jets. It certainly would be disappointing, and, when it comes to our, ability to make the playoffs, we literally cannot lose a single game down the stretch, and that's part of the reason why, I've continued to say that I think our ceiling is 9-8, and we're not going to make, because it's so difficult. That last 3-game stretch is going to be tough. But hey, man, we obviously can't lose to the Jets if we want that to happen. So Anyway, let's get to this. So the Jets are now currently, they're 22nd in total yards. They're actually, when it comes to league rankings, you'll see some similarities. We're actually both pretty good in the passing, but not very good in the rushing when it comes to the offense. Anyway, they're 22nd with 3,924 total yards. They're 21st in yards per game average at 327. They're 11th, though, in total passing with 3,164. They're 10th in per game average at 263.7. The difference, though, could be that, don't get me wrong, the Dolphins had to play from behind a lot, especially early on in the season, but that's definitely not, and I haven't followed the Jets as closely, obviously. I've watched games and I'm doing these scouting reports and stuff, but I know for a fact that with the Dolphins, the reason why we have crept up the boards when it comes to the passing attack is because of Tua and his quick release, his mastery of the offense, his ability to evade pressure. All those different things have allowed the offense to perform better, particularly in the pass game. But anyway, and for the Jets, I have a feeling it's mostly just because, and obviously too, their quarterbacks have been there's been a carousel for sure at quarterback when it comes to the Jets. So anyway, they're 31st in total rushing with 1,016 on the season, 30th in rushing per game average at 84.7. They have only played 12 games, by the way, because they've already had their bye. Although after this week, I think this is the last week of byes. So I think once we get out of week 14, all the teams should be back equal and have played the same number. Actually, 15. It'll be in week 15, right? Anyway, I don't know. I think this is the last week of byes. Anyway, so in points, they are currently 26th. They're 22nd after ties with 217. Same thing goes for per game average with 18.1. They are 18th in third down percentage with 40% conversion rate. Defensively, they're 32nd in yards per game at 396.8. They're 30th in both passing and rushing, 280.6 for passing, 133.4 for rushing. They're 32nd in points per game with 30.6. They're currently 31st or 17th after ties and takeaways. They're not good at taking the ball. They only have 9. They're 32nd in interceptions with 4 or 14th after ties. 24th in fumbles with 5 or 9th after ties. They're 18th in sacks with 27 or 8th after ties. 26th in passes defense with 42, 17th after ties. And 25th in third down conversion rate on defense, 43.3%. So as you can see, even from these league standings, there really is no reason to worry, and we should be playing Zach Wilson. So if we keep employing this aggressive aggressive defense with all the different varying looks and so on and so forth, and you never know who's coming kind of thing, we should, Zach Wilson should have a fit. There should be, turnovers. This actually might be a game. I haven't gotten there yet, obviously, because we're still a little bit away from it, but this might be a game that I actually predict not just a win, but by a significant margin. So anyway, let's wrap this up. The offensive and defensive league standings for the Miami Dolphins as it currently stands. And that is going to wrap the video. Before I get out of here, check out the Rave On Sports App, the new fan-driven sports app for all your sports, basketball, baseball, football, college, whatever you like. They got it, and they're looking to enhance your game day experience with live play-by-play coverages, live chats with other fans and content creators like myself. Look for the links to that in the description box. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys appreciate my perspective. If you do, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you hit the bell if you want to get the alerts. Share my channel and videos with your friends and family. Leave your questions, comments, and concerns down in the comment section. And of course, as always, follow me on Twitter at DillonTartaro, and follow me on Instagram at Dolphins_with_Dillon. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. Fins up.